In the late 1960s, a street preacher named David Berg founded a movement in California that would become one of the most notorious and destructive organizations of the 20th century. Initially known as the Teens for Christ, they preached a message of radical love and anti-materialism to disaffected youth. However, the group soon morphed into the Children of God, an organization that prioritized absolute obedience to Berg, whom they viewed as their prophet. As the movement expanded, Berg's teachings grew increasingly depraved. He rebranded the group's recruitment tactics as Flirty Fishing, a systematic practice that encouraged female members to use sex as a tool to convert new followers and solicit financial support. What began as a group centered on communal living and hippie ideals rapidly decayed into a regime of systemic sexual abuse, physical child abuse, and intense psychological control. Berg used his status to isolate the members from the outside world, creating a claustrophobic environment where questioning his authority was seen as a betrayal of God. The group's reach was global, establishing communes across Europe, Asia, and Latin America to evade the scrutiny of American authorities and media. Within these secluded compounds, children were raised in a world devoid of formal education and exposed to horrific patterns of exploitation. The family, as they were known, operated under a veil of religious piety while harboring a deep-seated culture of corruption and trauma. Their influence even touched Hollywood, where they briefly gained notoriety for recruiting children of celebrities and using their high-profile connections to shield themselves from criticism. The organization's long-standing mask of spirituality began to slip as survivors began to speak out about the horrors they endured. In the 1990s and 2000s, a wave of testimonies exposed the institutionalized abuse that had defined the group for decades. These accounts detailed a lifetime of grooming, fear, and a complete denial of their fundamental human rights. While the group attempted to rebrand itself under different names to survive, the legacy of the Children of God remains one of the darkest examples of how religious rhetoric can be weaponized to ruin lives. Some cases get solved, some just get colder.